Hey there, thanks for joining me today. This is Laura Lynn with Keep Inking Up. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up in San Antonio, Texas. And today I wanted to share the mirror stamping technique. This is a great technique that actually doubles the use of all of your stamped images that you have in your collection, because you basically get two images for each one, a regular image and a mirrored image. So for this particular technique, you're going to need your Stamparatus and the silicone craft sheet. The silicone craft sheet, I think, is an overlooked tool in our catalog, and it's such a shame. It's an only $6 item, but it has a lot of great uses. Most people use it as a place for you to apply adhesive, because adhesive won't stick to it. It'll just rub right off. So that's what a lot of people use it for. I know these were really popular when we were making flowers. We're using hot glue, because even the hot glue won't stick to it and it won't damage it either. But there are lots of other little ways that you can use a silicone craft sheet, but we're going to use it today for mirror stamping. So I'm going to open up my plate here, and I'm going to place down a stamp case so it can have a nice solid surface, and I'm going to place the silicone craft sheet into the corner of my Stamparatus, just like I would with any particular cardstock. And then I need to choose a stamp set. You can use any stamp set that you own. I'm going to be using the Counting Sheep stamp set. This is not available yet, but it will be available during Celebration next month as an item that you can earn for free with a $50 order. So a Celebration, let me pull in the catalog, goes from the 3rd of August until the 30th of September 2021, and this Counting Sheep is part of that promotion. So let's choose an image. You can use any image. I'm going to use this one, this kind of running lamb here, or sheep. And I'm going to pull in a piece of basic white cardstock just to help me figure out where I want to place it. I'm going to place it kind of over in this corner because I want to leave room for a mirrored image over here. So I'm going to lift up my image. I'm going to remove the cardstock because we're not ready to stamp on this just yet. And then I'm going to bring in some ink, and I'm going to be using gray granite ink. Open that up, and I'm going to ink up my sheep a couple of times and stamp onto the silicone craft sheet. Now I know that sounds kind of strange, but that's what we're going to do. And I know it's hard to see because the gray granite is basically the color of the craft sheet, but we want to add ink at least 3 times because we want to make sure there is plenty of ink on the craft sheet. I can see it. I know that it's really difficult to see on video, but I can see the ink there. But we're just building up ink. The ink's not soaking into the craft sheet, so that's perfect. Then I'm going to bring that basic white cardstock back in, slide it in the corner of my Stamparatus, drop it on directly on top of that inked area over there. I'll ink up my sheep one more time, and then pull it over and rub really well. And what this is doing right now is not only am I stamping this sheep directly onto the basic white cardstock, but the ink that was on the silicone craft sheet is also being transferred to the bottom side of this cardstock. So when I lift it up and I lift up this paper, I'll flip it over, and there you can see the mirrored image. Isn't that amazing? I just think that's so wonderful. So now I'm going to put this back in here with the mirror side up. And now I can ink up and stamp my sheep once again, and now these sheep are going to be facing each other, and I have a mirrored image. So I'll pull that up, and aren't those so cute? You could put like a little heart in there saying I love you, meaning sheep. Isn't that cute? It's so adorable. So that is the mirror stamping technique. What is even better about this is if the particular stamp image that you are using happens to have a coordinating set of dies, which thankfully in the Counting Sheep stamp set for another $50 order you can earn the coordinating set of dies to go with it. We can cut out the sheep and have a mirrored die cut. So I'm going to bring in a piece of washi tape. I'm going to line this up, stick a piece of washi tape on there, and then I will bring in my, get some space here, I'll bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, don't have a lot of room here. Let's see if I can fit this in here. I need my platform, or my base, my thin adapter, a cutting plate. I have my sheep with the die on there. It kind of shifted a little bit, so I'll put another piece of washi on there. And then I'm going to run this through the die cut machine. I have this awfully tight here. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And when I pull this out, there's the regular stamp cut and the, oops, I did the wrong one. Okay, so I die cut out the wrong sheep. Okay, so that's all right. We will just do this again. So let's line this up. You know, we all make mistakes. It's not a big deal. We'll just cut this one out. And we'll bring this back over. I'm not going to edit that out. I don't know how to edit videos anyway, but I'll just go ahead and not re-record it because everybody makes mistakes. It's quite all right. Okay, so this time it should work. So I have the die cut, and then on the other side, I have the mirror cut. So now I've got two going one way and one going the other, and now I can put those two on a card. Okay, so let me stick this out of the way. I wanted to share with you a cute card that I made. After I die cut, I colored with my Stampin' Blends, and you can see these three sheep are the way that the stamp is oriented, and then I did a mirrored image over here, so I have one facing the group, and then I think this tall sheep is just so cute, saying "You're amazing, you stand out above the crowd." So, and the "You're amazing" is also part of the same Counting Sheep stamp set, but I did cut it out using the messages die that coordinates with the Many Messages and Many Happenings stamp set. So I didn't bring out the die. Let's see if I can find it. No, that's not it. Here it is. This die. So I stamped the image and then I cut out using this part of the die. So I thought that was a really cute card, really sweet card. Added the little sunshine. The sunshine and the fences are also part of the coordinating dies that go with the Counting Sheep. I think they're called the sheep dies. Let's see. Let's see what they're called. They're called the sheep dies. And you can see that I spent the day cutting and coloring a bunch of sheep and clouds and everything so I can use them on future cards. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to do some mirror stamping and mirror die cutting, and you can see how great they are to just double your images using this technique. So thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for returning and liking my videos. If you aren't a subscriber, go ahead and hit that button and be sure to return so you can see my future videos. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.